star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Damian Lillard.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Doncic out there with Mitchell. Then it's Williams. Then it's James. And it's Williams at the 5. And for the Timberwolves, we've got Aaron Gordon. Thompson is out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Daniels in at the small forward position.
Here we go.
We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Zubac finds Lillard. Outside Gordon. Pass to Thompson. Gordon with a screen on James. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And it's Gordon missing. And so Doncic will bring it up for Phoenix. Mitchell passes to Doncic. Outside Williams. And stolen by Thompson. Here's the teardrop. And he lays it up and in.
Boy, he fluidly moves up the floor, easily demonstrating great athleticism. Oh, man, Thompson, impressive.
Now here's James. We saw him with 29 points last game. And it's Doncic missing. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. We discussed the challenge of defending Luka Doncic specifically in the pick and roll. Coach wasn't afraid to voice his concerns. He said, quote, "That's where Luka poses the most problems. The main thing is we have to be quick to react. If we're a step slow, when they're in that set, he'll burn us." Back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. That free throw good from Thompson. When you talk about him then, Thompson, Clark, one of my favorite players. This kid is great.
Yeah, he's a joy to watch. I mean, for as young as he is, the way he gets after it defensively, the way he attacks the rim, he plays with a verve and confidence that belies his youth, man. He's a special talent, a freak athlete, exceptional at the defensive end already. And his offense is only going to continue to develop. Boy, that guy could be scary. There aren't going to be many people saying amen having to deal with him.
Now Gordon, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. And a wide-open look for Daniels. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Williams with the ball, picked up by Thompson. Out to Doncic. Six to shoot. And the Suns miss again.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Outside Gordon. Pass to Thompson. Here is Lillard. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
That free throw, no good.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader.
And the second free throw, good.
Tell you what, Dame wasn't unknown entering the league, but I'm not sure many folks predicted this kind of career for him.
Pass to Doncic. Good. And the nice assist for Williams.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Lillard, the pass to Daniels. The 3. Lillard outside. They get it again. Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got 6.
Timing and athleticism. That's how Thompson won himself the second opportunity.
Thompson against James. Back to Doncic. Good on the triple. He's got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Daniels. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Thompson with the bucket.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Williams kicks to Doncic. Williams against Zubac. James left side. Outside Williams. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Boy, still such an outstanding distributor. James takes great joy in finding his teammates in their spots.
To the inside. Mitchell with the steal. Williams against Zubac. That gives them the lead.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Thompson outside. Down low. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Zubac is a towering presence inside and uses that size and strength well to convert through contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And let's check out a group of shooting guards that have been doing some dirty work inside lately, averaging the most rebounds per game at their position over the last 10 games. Number 1, Amen Thompson.
Well, what he may give away in terms of size to some of the big men down low, no doubt he makes up for it with his agility and determination. That's what allows him to be such an outstanding rebounder.
Well, he's got the effort and the attitude and the tenacity that you need. And if you didn't have that at his size, then the big fellas would eat you up down low.
Lillard surveying the D. Gordon kicks to Lillard. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Powering through the defense and finishing, Zubac. He's a man with great strength.
And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front.
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Minnesota with the ball, following the score by Phoenix. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. To the right side. Clock at 6. Zubac, a screen on Doncic. Lillard, the pass to Zubac. Outside Williams. There's the triple. Minnesota with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Here's LeBron.
Oh, my goodness! Come on now. Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Thompson outside. Outside Gordon. Here's the three. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
LeBron outside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
Here's Daniels. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Clippers.
And 3 blocks on the game as well. I mean, he was going all out and making plays defensively. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
It's deflected. And Thompson kicks to Lillard. Zubac with the screen for Lillard. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Yabusele, he's checked in for Phoenix. Martin comes in for Williams. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
And looking now at the numbers for Lillard, he's been on a remarkable tear this past month. And tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will, second best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate. Mitchell against Lillard. Mitchell passes to LeBron. Yabusele, a screen on Thompson. The drive by James. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. 6-point game. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the side. Oh, my, what a play.
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Gordon with the screen for Lillard. Pass to Thompson. Outside Gordon. And stolen by James. Here's Yabusele. And finished off by Yabusele.
And that's LeBron, one of the best front court playmakers. That is something you just can't teach.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Robert Williams is checked in for Zubac. Asar Thompson comes in for Gordon. Knipples checked in for Dyson Daniels. And Shepard subbed in for Damian Lillard. Phoenix on defense. They trail by 6. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Thompson passes to Williams. Mitchell with it. Picked up by Thompson. Left side, Martin. Out to Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning, and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against a talent of his caliber.
That free throw good from Doncic. So we have the first leg of the NBA season, Greg, now behind us. The standings starting to come into shape.
Yeah, right now is when you can make sense of wins and losses. Who you play matters so much early on, but things have started here to balance out.
Here's Thompson. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Mitchell finds Doncic. From deep, LeBron. A rebound by the Timberwolves. The Suns beat them last time these two teams met in Phoenix.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Shepherd. No good from outside. Suns trail by 6. On the wing, James. Well, you know that he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket. No matter what D he's faced with, he averages about 31.5 points a game. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Carter comes in for Davion Mitchell, and it's Pritchard in for Doncic. LeBron outside, beyond the arc. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Pass to Shepherd. Three-pointer, and he's good on the 3-ball. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Extending out that range. Reed Shepherd, this youngster can shoot it.
Here's James. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Offensive rebound. Williams makes it off the glass.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
It's Martin on the wing. Back to Carter. Takes the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and they call an illegal screen here.
He did not want to pick up his 2nd foul this early. Now he's got to be careful.
Suns trail by 4. Pritchard with the ball. He has yet to score. Pass to LeBron. Martin for 3, and no good on the last second attempt this time. Amen Thompson, he's feeling it tonight, and he has been the driving force for the Timberwolves. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. We've got Yabusele Doncic out there with Mitchell. Then there's Patrick Williams. And it's Martin in at the 3.
It's simple. Lillard is an elite shot maker.
And here is Mitchell. Pass to Doncic. Over Thompson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Asar Thompson. Many players, Clark, can drive in and step back, but few do both as well as Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there, man. He's special in that regard, and sometimes he can do both of those things in the same play, even multiple times. I mean, he's a ball-dominant guy, but he's got special scoring ability. His footwork is a big part of it, his ball handling, and his size. I mean, his size is deceptive, and I think underlooked sometimes in how he's able to do what he does with the basketball. Hey, in today's NBA game, I think you have to stretch the floor if you're going to be competitive and give yourself the best chance to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Stolen by Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
What I appreciated about Thompson is his recognition. He knows when to force the issue and when to pull back.
First trip to the line for him here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Abu Saleh kicks to Martin. Pass to Doncic. Williams sets a screen for Doncic. Over Thompson. Rebound by Williams.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Back to Lillard. The screen from Thompson. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Suns. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Martin for 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
And the shot goes down. Williams has got his second bucket tonight.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
And you look at Lillard. There are a few players ahead of him in the voting, but if he holds on to his spot at number 5 on that list, he'll have a place in the three-point contest waiting for him.
And if anything, I bet he moves up the list. I mean, how could you not have this fella taking part in this contest? He'll be there.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, and I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
And Thompson sends it back.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Phoenix, no good that time either.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Stolen by Yabusele. Mitchell against Lillard. Mitchell passes to Martin. Out to Doncic. The three ball from Doncic.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
Lillard against Doncic. Outside Gordon. Lillard a screen on Williams. Back to Lillard. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Outside Gordon. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. And that's 13 points for Aaron Gordon.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
They set the pick. Doncic against Thompson. Shoots a fader. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
And stolen by Thompson. Gordon with it. He's picked up by Doncic. He gets that one. Gordon's got the lead up to 14 now for Minnesota.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Doncic, no good.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Mitchell against Lillard. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Minnesota making some changes. Zubac is checked in for Robert Williams. Daniels comes in for Knipple. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Gordon. And for the Suns, Williams, he's checked in for Yabusele. LeBron comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Pritchard in for Caleb Martin. Now a look at the hottest teams in the league. These squads have knocked down everything in the last 10 games. In fourth, the Timberwolves.
You have to be impressed with their shot selection. I mean, the discipline on that end and the unselfishness really is what allows those great numbers to show up.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
Thompson for the triple. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
The court for a while, people kept asking, how long will LeBron play? It's almost like they've given up on that question now. He's played for so long and so well.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable in his longevity and excellence, but eventually Father Time wins out. He's a superhero right now, and I think always will be. I can't imagine that he'll overstay his ability to play at a high level. So we'll see what that brings.
Lillard finds Zubac. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Offensively, this is where Zubac usually gets his points, from the free throw line down.
Well, with Zubac, obviously, Clark, you're getting strength, but he's underrated when it comes to skill. Good passer and nice ball skills.
Kevin, I like his little jump hook in the post. He's got a nice little touch with the push shot in there. He can get it done anywhere in the paint. You know, he knows exactly when to look for and take his shots. His IQ
connects again from distance.
And that triple makes NBA history. That moves him into a tie for third place on the all-time three-point list.
It's hard to believe, isn't it, how much damage he's done from long range in his career. Down to 5 on the shot clock. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws. So we're talking about Dyson Daniels here, Greg. Just how incredible a defender is this kid?
I mean, last season, he came in second in terms of voting for Defensive Player of the Year, led the league in steals, and this young man's just getting started. Figures to be a problem for a long time.
And they've had their difficulties from the line here in the second. Could extend their lead if they just make some more free throws.
And he nails the 3rd. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. They'll start a 3-game homestand with that game. On the wing, Doncic. He's covered by Daniels. Minnesota leading by 21. Lillard outside. Pass to Thompson. Now, here's Lillard. Another miss by Minnesota.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
James with the bucket.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring numbers. A bunch.
Back to Lillard for the 3. Rebound by the Suns. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Daniels, no good. Suns trail by 19. Williams kicks to Doncic. Pass to James. And they double up LeBron. Doncic against Lillard.
Boy, he's a pro at tricking defenders. You can tell Doncic enjoys getting guys in the air with that pump fake.
He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them.
And it's a super first half for him at the free throw line.
Yeah, he's been his best up there. He's got the confident stroke going today. And it's
Two
clear
shots.
that's a change for the better from what he was able to do at the free throw line a year ago, guys.
That free throw good from Doncic.
And love how he's getting himself to the line this quarter. If he keeps it up, it'll end up creating some foul problems on the other side, and that can always help a team's cause.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Shepard's checked in. And so he hits both.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
Thompson passes to Shepard. Zubac's a screen on Doncic. Inside. 4 on the clock. Zubac kicks to Daniels. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Suns trail by 17. Pass to Pritchard. Outside Williams. Now James. When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say he's exceeded them.
Free throw good, LeBron.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
And James drills them both.
Now over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing level. Remarkable.
Thompson inside the line. A rebound by Mitchell. Suns trail by 15. Pass to LeBron from the arc. And LeBron nails the three.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Pritchard against Thompson and misses it off the right side of the rim. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a look now at a few years worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for LeBron James.
And you do see his numbers on the decline year to year, but that's to be expected at this stage of his career. It had nothing to do with his skills or his commitment. That's just father time taking a toll.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Timberwolves leading by 11. Outside Daniels. Pass to Shepherd. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Thompson outside. And Thompson kicks to Thompson. Three-pointer, Daniels. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Doncic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
2. Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Williams.
Right at 7 feet tall, you know what Mark Williams is out there to do. Rebound and score. But what impresses me the most is that he also manages to drop some dimes here and there too.
And he makes the first but misses the second. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Thompson sets the pick for Shepherd. Out to Thompson. Pass to Thompson. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Suns trail by 10. This one for 3. Up again.
Good cleanup job by Williams that time, collecting the miss and then going right up for his own shot.
Minnesota shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Now Shepherd. Thompson inside. James defending. And it's Thompson that time on the assist from Shepherd.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Timberwolves leading by 10. Pass to Zubac. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Shepherd. Guarded by Doncic. 5 to shoot. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And the first half is now in the books. Minnesota on top, up by 12. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Thanks so much, guys. Zoo, a strong first half for this team. What was the mindset that gave you guys the lead?
We just have to be ourselves, just be ourselves, move the ball, play the unselfish, and we're going to get ourselves an offense.
Stay true to you, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. And folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Hey everybody, nothing like a little trade news to perk up your day. We'll take a look first at some transactions around the NBA. And trades are just part of the business. You guys were dealt a number of times during your careers. How'd that feel?
Well, it didn't feel great, Ernie. But now, it's good to know that
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Timberwolves.
They're up because they're dominating on the glass, looking like that team wants it more.
Yeah, they're in a great spot. And if they can sustain the effort, they're going to be great. And I think they will.
Looking like the team that wants it more.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Timberwolves leading by 12. Thompson is out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Dyson Daniel. And it's Gordon in at the 4. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Daniels with the steal. To the left wing. To the paint. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
And stolen by Thompson. Outside Gordon. Pass to Thompson. And the rejection by James.
We've said it since day one. LeBron is a force on both ends of the floor.
Williams dishes to Williams. Here's Mitchell. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Free throw good, LeBron. Timberwolves leading by 11. Lillard finds Daniels. Thompson passes to Lillard. And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Lillard against Doncic. 5 on the clock.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Zubac dominating on the offensive glass and getting one of his own there.
Daniels against Doncic. James in the post. Uses the glass to finish the layup. LeBron's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Thompson the bounce pass. Lillard from outside. And again for 3.
A huge triple. That moves him into third place on the career three-pointers list.
He's used that shot as a weapon since the first day he entered this NBA. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. A rebound by the Timberwolves. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Gordon the pass to Zubac. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's best defenses. The Timberwolves, number 1.
Great defenders both individually and collectively. I mean, you can tell they really love accepting that challenge. They can stifle you at that end of the floor.
Outside Williams. From past the arc. Damian Lillard pulls it in.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Daniels kicks to Lillard. Pass to Zubac. Gordon dishes to Lillard. Timberwolves passing it around. And it's good for 2. And that's 13 points for Ivica Zubac.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Williams, a screen on Thompson. James. Whoa! I can't believe
what I
that.
just saw.
Oh, my.
Unreal.
Oh, textbook pick and roll there. James doing a great job breaking down the defense.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Gordon finds Daniels. Now here's Zubac. Thompson right side. Kicks it out to Gordon. Lets it go with a 3. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Zubac being very aggressive and taking what he wants. He is not held back at all on offense tonight.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Williams, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And so here's Phoenix. They trail by 16. Now Mitchell. Still without a basket. Doncic outside. Daniels with the steal. Here's Gordon. Williams with the defensive effort. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. On the wing, Doncic. He's covered by Daniels. A step-back shot here. And it's Doncic missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Williams has a screen for Thompson. Floats it up for Williams. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
What I really love about this kid, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Williams has a screen for LeBron. Phoenix, no good that time either. Minnesota leading by 18. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. LeBron James talked winning teams. He said to be successful, you got to have 1, possibly 2 stars, but at the end of the day, you have to have those soldiers around them. You got to have the supporting cast and the rest of those guys that are going to be ready to go. Back to you.
Yep, a team effort. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Williams passes to Lillard. Mitchell feeling it out a bit, and stolen by Daniels. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Doncic bounce pass to stop the run. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Free throw good, LeBron. Minnesota leading by 19 points. Thompson outside. Lillard outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. James in the post. Working on Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. No problems knocking that one down. Mitchell's got his first 3 points of the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Lillard outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Doncic kicks to Martin. LeBron outside. Up top, Doncic. He's covered by Daniels. It's good. Doncic has got 18 points in the game. Minnesota leading by 20. Outside, Gordon. Back to Lillard. Shoots the 3. They grab their own miss. Williams gets the bucket. 8 points for him.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Martin, the pass to LeBron. Outside for Martin. Off target with his 3. The Timberwolves shooting in the third quarter has been going up around 58%.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time.
Yeah, I like the variety, though. Nice to switch it up.
James in the post. He's covered by Thompson. Outside, Martin. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Gordon with a screen on Doncic. Gordon against Martin. It's Lillard, top of the key. Takes a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Martin kicks to Mitchell. Pass to James. And here's Martin to the middle. Deflects the pass. LeBron against Williams. Outside Gordon. Here's Daniels. That's a 2 from Lillard. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Lillard's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to James. Yabusele setting a screen for LeBron. And there's another turnover by the Suns.
First in opponent's shooting percentage, first in opponent's points per game. And this is a team that thrives in the open floor. They lead the league in fast break points.
And the defense you brought up, holding opponents to the lowest shooting percentage in the league, we can't even begin to describe how hard they are to break down. Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Carter, he's checked in for Davion Mitchell. And it's Pritchard in for Doncic. Lillard outside. The Timberwolves again can't hit. For Phoenix, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
.110 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Carter. Lillard with the rebound. Lillard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Knipple with it. He's against Martin. Knipple, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. James outside. Out to Carter. A 3-ball. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 5th assist in this one.
Defensively, when James is driving, you give LeBron every bit of your attention. That opens up the three-point line, though.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Lillard's got 26.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. A free throw good from Lillard. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. Just 4 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Minnesota finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. We've got Peyton Pritchard. Patrick Williams is out there with Martin. Then there's Carter. And it's Yabusele in at the 5, roaming the paint. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Lillard finds Williams. Down low. Kicks it out to Lillard. Nailed from three-point land. Lillard's got 31.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Yabusele setting a screen for Pritchard. It's good from long range.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the 2nd.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Lillard, a screen on Williams. Back to Lillard. On the wing, Williams. Defended by Yabusele. And it's Gordon missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Williams, that's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Lillard against Carter. And Thompson kicks to Gordon. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Yabusele. And finished off by Yabusele.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
Here's Thompson. Lillard outside. No good again that time. Suns trail by 18. Carter outside. Pass to Martin. That's in there. Carter with the assist. And that's now 7 points for Martin.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Timberwolves passing it around. Knipple with it. Lillard, the pass to Williams. On pass to Gordon, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Williams, he's checked in for Gershon Yabusele. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Thursday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Luka Doncic and the Phoenix Suns.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Here's Gordon. Thompson looking for an opening. Lillard outside to stop the drought. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hands.
Richard with the screen on Thompson. Carter outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope when just a little while ago it looked like hope was lost.
Hard not to wonder if maybe they left it until too late. I mean, they finally started to make some things happen, but at this point, they almost have to be perfect the rest of the way.
Lillard against Pritchard. Pass to Carter. Launches it. Good D by Thompson. Timberwolves leading by 20. Lillard outside. Now Knipple. With 4 spacing so in demand, league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball, and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Williams kicks to Lillard. Good, another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Zubac is checked in for Williams. Daniels comes in for Knipple. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Thompson.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Doncic with a screen for Pritchard. To end the run, drills it from outside. Pritchard's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Lillard outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Phoenix has gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. On the wing, Doncic. He's covered by Daniels. Mitchell outside. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Thompson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Lillard, right side. Fires from deep. Leaps for it. Rebound by Mitchell. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Phoenix. Pritchard. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball. Timberwolves leading by 22. Gordon with a screen on LeBron. Thompson passes to Lillard. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pritchard passes to LeBron. Williams a screen on Gordon. Stolen by Gordon. Kicks it out to Lillard. Rebound by the Suns.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Pass to LeBron. And here is Doncic, covered by Lillard. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 20.
Nice work from Doncic, doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
Now, here's Zubac. Lillard outside. And a miss there on the triple. Pritchard against Daniels. Pritchard passes to James. And stolen by Thompson. Lob pass to Gordon. And stolen by LeBron. Daniels against Pritchard. And stolen by Lillard. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Outside Daniels. Zubac with the screen for Lillard. Clock at 6. Zubac finds Lillard. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Doncic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Count it.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen to criticisms and then evaluate them on their merit.
To the left side wing. Here's Zubac. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Pass to Zubac. And here's Gordon. Drills the three-pointer. Gordon's got 22.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Doncic outside. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 23 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Gordon finds Thompson. Here's Lillard. Fires for 3. And it's Luka with the rebound. Doncic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Mitchell sets the screen for James. Off target from three-point range. Timberwolves leading by 22.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Minnesota.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
Boy, I tell you, look at these teams. They're very evenly matched. This could be one of the better in-conference battles we see this season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Lillard.
Boy, his vision was impeccable, right on point tonight, picking apart the defense and racking up a bunch of assists.
Lets it fly. Phoenix grabs the miss. Now here's James. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Dame, you routinely make shots that most players would not even attempt. What enables you to have that kind of confidence?
Sometimes in the summer, I work on the craziest things. You know, you never know what type of situation you're going to be in. You got to be prepared for it. You know, so I've worked on my fair share of crazy shots, crazy passes, and, you know, you don't make a high percentage of them, but I made one tonight.
Practice makes perfect. Thanks so much, Dame.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Damian Lillard.